Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Vibrant and vivacious, there is a genuine appetite for the game here, retaining, as it does this stadium, the spirit of the grand old ground they left behind a mile away. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
So that's got things underway. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
Llorente clears it away. Ball is over the line. De Paul. Pedri. Yamal. Senesi. Off the ball! That's a half-decent try.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Senesi. And it's played forward. Rodri. Kubasi. Played out to the right. And it's Llorente. Yamal. Pedri. And here's Oyarzabal. Oh, he's found him in space. Baina. Yamal. Baina. Out to the right. Up he goes! And the header is disappointing in the end.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Romero, Messi, Alvarez, Paredes, forwards and with intent. That's a throw. Mikel Oyarzabal, Baina. Llorente, Baina, Yamal, and here's Oyarzabal. Now it's Dani Olmo. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That's really well manoeuvred. Now that's well seen too. Pedri. McAllister, Paredes, Messi, Romero shifted upfield, De Paul, Romero. And back out it comes. Pedri. Yamal played out to the left flank. Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo crosses. Martinez deals with that nice and simple. Yamal. Pedri. Rodri. And it's Llorente. Llorente played into the middle. Now play for a throw. Messi, aim forwards. McAllister. Alvarez! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Messi plays it short. Paredes. Great chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Paredes actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Gets it away. Yamal. Bina. Rodri. Oyarzabal played out towards the right wing. He's found a way through. There are a few waiting for it. Yamal. Yamal's cross. McAllister. Senesi, gently done. McAllister. Senesi. Paredes. Moved on forwards. Well timed, excellent interception. Bina. Howson. Kubasi. Howson. Llorente. Bina. Llorente. McAllister. Otamendi. De Paul. Romero. That's really well manoeuvred. Bina. And it's Pedri. Alvarez. Messi. And here's De Paul. Succumbs to the pressure.
De Paul really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, the way he set himself up was just so clever. No wonder he's disappointed.
Senesi. McAllister. De Paul. Otamendi. Aim forwards. Rodri. Llorente. Pedri. Grimaldo. Grimaldo shifted upfield. Otamendi. And it's Messi. Dani Olmo. Mikel Oyarzabal. Alvarez. Oh, good spread. He's shifting through the gears here. Messi stood his ground strongly. Dani Olmo. Llorente. Yamal. Senesi. Acuna. Romero. Messi. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Pedri. Pedri chooses to go cross-field. Yamal. Now here's the delivery. That's going to go a long way. And here's Yamal. Showing good feet. Llorente with the cross. And that has been cleared. Ronaldo wins the duel this time. Romero. Otamendi. De Paul. And it's played forward.
How many interceptions?
Llorente has been caught there, it's foul. Out to the right, and it's Llorente. Played into space out wide. It's a mighty effort! Their attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Dani Olmo is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Otamendi forwards and with intent.
Well, it's not the quickest of starts, but what it lacks in intensity certainly is made up by a large serving of discipline and organisation.
Harrison cuts out the pass. McAllister. Well read, nice interception. Dani Olmo. Pedri. Grimaldo, played over towards the opposite flank. McAllister. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Pedri. Pedri, gently done. And it's Grimaldo. Romero. McAllister. De Paul. Moved on forwards. Paredes. De Paul. That is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Alvarez. Will play through for the wide man. Can he deliver? Romero plays it in low, and the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
De Paul really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Yamal. And it's played forward. Rodri. Pedri. Bina. And here's Yamal. Llorente hangs in a cross. That was asking just too much of him. De Paul played out towards the right wing. Howson aimed forwards. Bina. And he goes cross-field. And it's Olmo. And he cuts out the supply. Senesi. Paredes forwards and with intent. That's really well manoeuvred. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Rodri. Yamal. Bina looks to the other side. It's a pretty loose pass. Messi. Romero hurtling down that right flank. And that pass just didn't quite work. Rodri. Lofted upfield. Dani Olmo is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Yamal. Oyarzabal! Paredes. Senesi. Quarter of an hour played. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Oyarzabal, nicely intercepted. McAllister. Otamendi shifted upfield. Simeone. And here's Alvarez. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Simeone. Simeone chooses to go back. Played out to the right. Romero. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Spain really could have done without this. A lot of furious gesticulation, but it is never going to make the referee overturn a decision.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
1-0, never any doubt. Not much more than a formality.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Simeone. Alvarez goes for a shot! And he's following up! It didn't come off, but an audacious effort.
Well, there wasn't much else on there, so why not have a crack? So nearly paid off too.
Howson. Kubasi. Tedri. Out to the right. Oh, can he get onto this? Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pau Kubasi gets over and intercepts. Baina. Rodri. Howson. Llorente. Howson. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Oyarzabal. Shot a goal! Oh, that is very close.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
McAllister. Otamendi. Oyarzabal. McAllister. Simeone. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That has been cut short. Senesi. And it's played forward. And it's Messi. De Paul. Alvarez finds himself offside. Raya sends that a long way. Now it's Llorente. Llorente. Great defending, strong and determined. Baina providing an outlet on that flank. Llorente, and it's Baina. Acuna, aim forwards. Alvarez. Messi. And here's decent chance! Ronaldo. Moved on forwards. And here's Alvarez. Alvarez is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Kubasi. Yamal looks to get on the end of this. Paredes. Otamendi forwards and with intent. Tedri. Yamal. Yamal played out towards the right wing. Oh, sweet feet. Looking for a decent ball in. That has been knocked clear. Grimaldo have it back and can go again. And here's Dani Olmo. Rodri. And here's Oyarzabal. He's had a shot! And yes, it's there! Spain are all square.
Spain, yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Romero gets into some space. Rodri. Pedri. That's really well manoeuvred. Yamal. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Here's Oyarzabal. Pedri. Oh, good spread. Llorente. He's gone backward here. Could be danger here. Cleared without complication. Rodri. Messi. Romero. McAllister. Otamendi, gently done. Rodri. Bina. Played towards the other side. Dani Olmo. Grimaldo. Oh, it's played into the area. Otamendi is there, and he can get that clear. Dani Olmo! And the ball's come loose here. Just off target.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
That's tidy. And it's Rodri. Pedri. Bina. He's cut it out. And that has been clubbed away. And they've got a throw. Yamal looks to the other side. Romero with the clearance. De Paul. Moved on forwards. Messi. Very nicely done. And here's De Paul. McAllister. Paredes. Acuna has got himself a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Keeper has taken decisive action. And that's a throw-in. A chance to play it in. And the finish! A real chance and a real let-off.
Just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
And it's played forward. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Ramal. Bina. Llorente. Yamal. Yamal chooses to go cross-field. Grimaldo. Now who's going to be first to this? Rodri done delicately. Dani Olmo, cross goes in there, and that has been cleared. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Messi. Otamendi played up towards the front line. Baina. Llorente. Pedri. Rodri. Baina. Howson. Senesi. Paredes. And it's Olmo. Llorente gets across to intercept that. Calmly anticipates. Acuna. McAllister. De Paul. That's really well manoeuvred. Pau Kubasi cuts it out. Argentina have reclaimed it. Mikel Oyarzabal. Baina. And he goes cross-field. Dani Olmo. Rodri. Oyarzabal. Dani Olmo. Oh, what a climb! Goal, Spain! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And now he has two. Spain get themselves into the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Llorente. Grimaldo, pinged towards the front line. Spain have hit a quick-fire double here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. Dani Olmo tries a cross. Messi. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Paredes. Played out to the right. Cross in. Header! Cleared away. Nice control. Climbs up big! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Spain, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Acuna makes the interception. Messi. He could be in here. Oh, it's come loose. De Paul played out towards the right wing. That's very neat. Pedri defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And claimed it back swiftly. Now it's Alvarez. And it's McAllister. Mikel Oyarzabal. Howson. Llorente. Biner. Howson. Llorente, aim forwards. Llorente. Llorente. Pedri. And here's Oyarzabal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Can he get onto this? Llorente. Plenty waiting in the middle. And that has been cleared. Senesi forwards and with intent. And that's put paid to a promising move. Pau Kubasi shifted upfield. And it's Olmo. Pedri. Dani Olmo. Rodri. Now then, the ball's come loose. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Pedri. Pedri. And here's Dani Olmo. Time to deliver. Muscular approach does pay off here. Cross needs... Oh, smashing header! It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking them up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Spain take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Simeone. Biner. Grimaldo, long ball upfield. Romero gets over and intercepts. Senesi. McAllister. Senesi. McAllister. Moved on forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Biner. Some good work on the right flank here. Llorente. Yamal, he's onside. So who's he picking out? Tries a shot! Romero can get it clear. And it's Pedri. Aimed in towards the centre. Simeone. McAllister. Oh, this looks sharp. Pau Kubasi gets across to intercept that. Llorente. Rodri, aim forwards. McAllister. De Paul. Simeone is onto it in a flash. Pedri. Rodri. And it's played forward. Dani Olmo is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Llorente. Grimaldo, gently done. Spain, half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Can he latch on to this? And a chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And the lead is extended still further. Quite exquisite, brilliantly dispatched.
Oyarzabal really has pulled off a difficult skill which needed expert timing. That was expert timing.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Spain blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Howson. Played into space. Oh, easy pickings there. It's gone out for a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. Alvarez. Howson. Dani Olmo. Oh, that's neat. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And here's Pedri. Now the delivery. And that's been well dealt with. Romero. Grimaldo gets rid without sophistication. McAllister. Paredes. Grimaldo. Pedri in acres of space out wide. And it's Olmo. And here's Oyarzabal. And here's Pedri. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Messi. De Paul. Llorente. Rodri. That's really well manoeuvred. Lovely bit of skill. Well read, and the danger is averted. McAllister. McAllister forwards and with intent. Simeone. Pedri. Baina. Llorente. And it's Baina. Now it's Yamal. Out to the right. Rodri. And here's Dani Olmo. Real chance! Messi is there, and he can get that clear. Can he? And he'll shoot here! The ball shifted upfield. Senesi. Messi chasing after it. Calmly anticipates. And here's Oyarzabal. Paredes. Senesi. Acuna. Aim forwards. Howson cuts out the pass. That's really well manoeuvred. Baina. Pedri. Dani Olmo. Oh, such a clever touch. Dani Olmo! He steps in, and that's the end of that. Kubasi. Baina. Rodri. Oh, good spread. Yamal. Baina. Pedri. And here's Oyarzabal. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Dani Olmo proves too strong. McAllister. Simeone. Acuna, gently done. Howson tries to clear. It is a corner. Defending of the desperate variety. Kubasi. Dani Olmo. Pedri. Dani Olmo. Pedri. Dani Olmo. Now he's off and running. McAllister. That's been slipped through. Simeone, and he's certainly onside here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Yamal, over to the left. And he's managed to get free. Romero did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's Messi. Great work on the overlap. Romero. Oh, that's nice. Plenty waiting in the middle. Played out to the right. De Paul. It's a great ball. Moved on forwards. Senesi. Nicely intercepted. Dani Olmo. Paredes. McAllister. Nice physical challenge. Now that's well seen too. Dani Olmo. Grimaldo played with finesse. Otamendi. Messi. That is a great pick out. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And here's Dani Olmo. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Now it's Messi. De Paul. Looks across and plays it in. And the shot! It's in! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed!
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Grimaldo. And it's Olmo. That is lovely. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And here's Dani Olmo. Pedri. Here's Pedri. Dani Olmo. Looking to go deep. Grimaldo has overhit that horribly. Paredes. And it's played forward. De Paul shifted upfield. Paredes is fouled. Acuna. Simeone. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And no surprise, that's a booking.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Messi! And it's Paredes. Acuna. Paredes played out towards the right wing. Out to the right. Hit into the middle. Howson tries to clear. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Kubasi. There is the half-time whistle.
Spain are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Acuna. Now it's Simeone. Pau Kubasi gets good distance on it. Pedri did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Kubasi. Grimaldo. Dani Olmo. Mikel Oyarzabal. Howson. Mikel Oyarzabal. Yamal. Llorente. And that's aimed into the middle. And it's Messi. Alvarez. Aim forwards. Can he get onto this? And out it comes again. Shoots! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Acuna. Simeone. Always onto this. And he's heaved it away. Throw it. Now it's Simeone. He came in hard, very hard. Swings it across. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Pedri. Moved on forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Rodri. Pedri. Grimaldo. Pau Kubasi, forwards and with intent. Llorente making good progress on the right-hand side. Yamal. Big chance! And he nearly went all the way.
Lamine Yamal just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he rises to it.
Oyarzabal. Grimaldo. Otamendi does really well to win the ball there. Alvarez. Rodri. Pedri. Baina. Rodri. And it's Olmo. Mikel Oyarzabal. De Paul. Otamendi. De Paul. That's really well manoeuvred. Well timed, excellent interception. Baina. Dani Olmo. Grimaldo. Kubasi. And he cuts out the supply. De Paul. Romero. It's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, it's just a little long. Howson. Pedri. And it's Olmo. Grimaldo. Dani Olmo. Oh, nice touch. Pedri. Now he's got space here. Pedri. Here comes the cross. Looking for a decent ball in. McAllister. Alvarez chasing after it. Kubasi. Grimaldo. Kubasi. Pedri. Rodri. Howson. Oh, good spread. Baina. Oyarzabal. Dani Olmo. Grimaldo. Yamal. Yamal! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
The goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Messi receives it in a good position here. And it's Bina. Pedri. Grimaldo. Pedri. Grimaldo. Bina. Oyarzabal is having a shot! Romero, De Paul, Romero, that has been cut short. Yamal, here's Oyarzabal. Otamendi gently done. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Muscular approach does pay off here. Acuna. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Thinks one through, chips it through. Romero gets it clear. Bina goes short. Alex Grimaldo delivers. And that is not finding anyone. Acuna. And it's played forward. Grimaldo. Kubasi. Yamal. Llorente. Bina. He's in plenty of space here. And he's there to get it away. And here's Yamal. And it's old shapes to shoot! Oyarzabal. Dani Olmo. Oh, shooting chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Romero has created one goal already. Otamendi. Otamendi forwards and with intent. Paredes. Romero. Messi. Raya claims it without any fuss. Bina. Yamal. Jim, it looks to me as though both sides are shifting their tactics here, aren't they?
Well, it's attack versus defence now, and it's actually quite abrasive. One side looking to get balls into the box, and the other doing their utmost to repel whatever arrives.
De Paul looking to add to his goal. And it's Rodrigo De Paul. Messi looking to run onto it. Oyarzabal under intense pressure.
Yeah, they've set out to man-mark him now, but this is an embarrassing example of too little too late.
Howson. Llorente. Howson shifted upfield. And reclaimed it in a trice. Referee's given a throw. Yamal. Kubasi. Dani Olmo. Pedri. Grimaldo. Kubasi. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. McAllister. Argentina have got it back and they'll have another go. Moved on forwards. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Kubasi. That's really well manoeuvred. Well read, nice interception. Senesi. Otamendi. De Paul. Otamendi. De Paul. Otamendi goes forward. Llorente gets across to intercept that. And it's Olmo. Pedri. Kubasi. Pau Kubasi. It's a sharp pass. It's run loose here. McAllister. Acuna. Senesi. McAllister. Senesi. Aim forwards. Pedri. Kubasi. Pedri. Pedri. Played over towards the opposite flank. Baina. And here's Oyarzabal. Oh, great chance! And here's Dani Olmo. Time to deliver. Pedri. That is a brilliant interception. Romero. Romero. De Paul. Will play through for the wide man. Messi crosses it in. It's a mighty effort! He will be livid with himself.
There's just too much pressure on him in the end, Peter.
Oyarzabal is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Grimaldo. Pedri. Grimaldo. Kubasi. Pau Kubasi, gently done. McAllister. Romero shifted upfield. Romero forwards and with intent. Succumbs to the pressure. Simeone. Acuna. Alvarez. Alvarez! He has done it! Right back in the game! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs. Argentina doing a lot of defending from the front at the moment.
Absolutely.
One straight pass, that might be all they need here.
And it's Llorente. Llorente. Here's Oyarzabal. There's the shot! And he comes up trumps again. Messi gets lofted through here. Simeone. Cross goes in there. Shot, surely! Oh, taken with style. They have come roaring back. Raya, some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. We have ourselves a real game here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Aimed in towards the centre. And that has been cleared. Lovely ball and a real chance now. It's really well manoeuvred. Chance here to counter. Argentina couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Yamal. Llorente. Otamendi. Messi. Argentina can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Senesi. Oh, can he get onto this? Llorente. Yamal. And it's Baina. Oh, he's found support out wide. Baina has it in a wide position. There are a few waiting for it. In once more. Otamendi. Senesi. And that's been won straight back. Otamendi. McAllister. Moved on forwards. Calmly anticipates. Rodri. Pedri. Pau Kubasi looks to the other side. Senesi. There's a counter-attack chance here for Argentina. Messi. Alvarez. Played out to the right. That has found him in acres of space. Danger averted for now. It's a throw. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Baina. Pedri. Yamal. And it's played forward. Now it's Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo. Paredes. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. Paredes getting this one clear. Messi. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Here's the pull. Romero. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And claimed it back swiftly. Bina. Yamal. And he goes cross-field. Dani Olmo. Rodri. Yamal. Llorente. Simeone. Lobbed in behind. Pau Kubasi cuts it out. Pedri shifted upfield. De Paul. Mikel Oyarzabal. Alvarez wins the duel this time. So what can they make of this? He has found the way through. In by Messi. That is good defending. It's been repelled. He is through here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's Grimaldo. Bina. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Martinez, long ball by the goalkeeper. Dani Olmo, he's got away. Mikel Oyarzabal. McAllister. Romero, gently done. Grimaldo. Bina. Yamal. Now it's Oyarzabal. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Paredes. McAllister. Otamendi. Paredes. And it's Messi. Paredes. And here's Alvarez. Acuna. Can he deliver? Simeone. Can he finish? No, not this time.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Pedri. And here's Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
He's very lucky to recover that, and he shouldn't have put himself in that position in the first place.
Paredes. Simeone. Kubasi. Bina. And it's Llorente. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. McAllister is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Pedri with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Howson clears it away. Yamal. Baina. And here's Yamal. Lovely feet. Llorente picks it up now. There's the header! So who's he picking out? Incoming delivery. Well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Acuna. Quality ball. Messi is onto it in a flash. And he's picked out the run. Baina. Rodri. Now it's Yamal. Llorente. Hit into the middle. Firmly met. And reclaimed it in a trice.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And it's Olmo. And here's Dani Olmo. Grimaldo spread out to the left. Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo crosses. The referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Grimaldo forwards and with intent. Grimaldo have it back and can go again. Argentina have reclaimed it. Simeone. Oh, that's a foul and the whistle's gone. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Messi! Oh, how good is he? A finish of true class. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Oh, that is a bit special. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Simeone. Alvarez. De Paul. Moved on forwards. Acuna. He is just caressing the ball. That's a nicely weighted pass. And he thumps it clear. That's a throw. Spain have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. It's Rodrigo de Paul. Yamal was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Not the most accurate pass. Yamal. Baina. Yamal. Rodri. Llorente. Baina. Rodri. Oh, good spread. McAllister. Paredes. Simeone. Acuna. McAllister. That's really well manoeuvred. He can get that clear. The referee's awarded a free kick. Keeper's got good distance on that. Rodri chips it through, picks it up out wide. Llorente. Rodri. Good challenge, excellent challenge.
Spain really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Pressing Pedri with the foul. Well, he's playing innocent. He has every reason to. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, he's asking for trouble, Peter, and with this urge to nibble away, I think the ref is spelling it out for him now.
Kubasi with the clearance. And that was very necessary. Otamendi. And it's Messi. Great defending, strong and determined.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Messi. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Argentina clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Pau Kubasi shifted upfield. Messi in acres of space out wide. Defending of the desperate variety.
Argentina surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Howson aim forwards. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Acuna. Messi hits it! That would have won it.
Messi really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
Pedri. Moved on forwards. Otamendi. McAllister. Alvarez. Acuna. That's good play. Good ball, good take. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. De Paul. And that is out of play. Yamal. Llorente. Yamal. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Rodri. Here's Oyarzabal. Ferran Torres. Delivered with swing. Acuna can get it clear. And here's Pedri. Acuna getting this one clear. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, with him already been on a yellow, he should know much better than that.
Kubasi. Pedri. Grimaldo forwards and with intent. Ferran Torres.
Spain really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Ferran Torres. And that has been clubbed away. Spain. Carlos Soler! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Llorente. He's in, there's the shot! And he's there to clear it.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Howson cuts out the pass. Takes a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
Carlos Soler. Proves too strong. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Howson. And it's Soler. Rodri. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
It's just a silly one to give away at this stage of the game.
The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. And he scores! Time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract you.
How many? Just how many? Quite a thriller this one's become.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Deftly away. A header! Oh, not the best of headers.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Ferran Torres. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Romero. And here's Alvarez. Alvarez played out towards the right wing. Llorente. Pedri. Grimaldo. Now it's Ferran Torres. Romero wins the duel this time. De Paul. Otamendi gently done. That pass has been well intercepted. Paredes. De Paul. That's a look and place it forward. Now that's well seen too.
Argentina clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And claimed it back swiftly. He's in a great position here, and he shoots! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Otamendi, and it's played forward.
They're playing as if time is on their side when it's fast running out. They've got to quicken this up. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Another save. And it's hoisted clear. Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Kubasi. Howson forwards and with intent. It's a promising run he's making on the right.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Romero. Otamendi. McAllister. That's really well manoeuvred. Rodri. Kubasi. Acuna. Paredes. Alvarez. And there's the shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
It's come loose.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Paredes gets over and intercepts. Senesi. Acuna. Oh, that's a nice ball. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's Yamal, and he's man. Yamal! It's a loose ball.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
That has been knocked clear. No way through, so back it comes. Paredes. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Ferran Torres delivered in. Rodri. Spain to make one last surge forward. Llorente. Llorente looking to get on the end of this. They need to get it in quick. Played into the middle. And that's been repelled.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Moved on forwards. De Paul. Romero. And here's De Paul. De Paul played back in.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Grimaldo shifted upfield. Pedri. Oh, it's come loose. Senesi gets good distance on it. And it's Pedri. Llorente. It really is now or never. They need a goal however it comes. Strong running down that left flank. He is through here. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Pedri, aim forwards. Needs a quality cross. Senesi. Grimaldo. Ferran Torres. Pedri. Grimaldo. Romero is there, and he can get that clear. Ferran Torres with the delivery. That'll be a throw. What a throw in. Simeone. McAllister. Paredes. Messi. Romero. The final seconds now. And here's the pull. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Grimaldo. Ferran Torres looking to run onto it. And it's Pedri. Spain to make one. And a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. He is going into that little black book. Llorente, chance for a shot! Superb from Marcos Llorente! And that has raised the roof! And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up front.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Showing good feet. Simeone. Howson does really well to win the ball there. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Carlos Soler. Searching pass he's played there. Can he latch on to this? And he's there to clear it. Paredes. De Paul. Out to the right. Romero. That's interception. His positioning was spot on. Do have a chance to counter here. Ferran Torres, now here's the delivery. McAllister. Simeone. Acuna, gently done. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. McAllister. Simeone. Howson does really well to win the ball there. Oyarzabal. Nice physical challenge. And it's Messi. McAllister. Carlos Soler. Howson. Kubasi. Carlos Soler. Howson. Rodri. And it's played forward. That has been cut short. De Paul, McAllister, and that has been cleared. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Spain have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.